What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Elmcreek series. So, good news. I was right. The weeding contracts that we attempted with the sprayer have turned into spraying contracts. So that's nice, and we have two monstrous ones right off the bat. So I wanted to go ahead and get the AI set up. We are gonna have to watch it. Actually, one of the things we should probably do is go to the better contract, and then we'll say, complete contract field off. Yeah, let's do that, because I don't want to waste any of our herbicide here. We also need to accept the contracts. I kind of looked at them and just decided we were just gonna go straight to them. We also have some hoeing contracts for Noah, which is nice. I believe one of these is David's as well, which is also really nice. So we'll likely do the hoeing contracts at some point. Actually, as a matter of fact, we will definitely go ahead and take 39. How close is 69 to 39? That's the question. Okay, pretty close. We're gonna take them both. Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be a lot of money in the form of a discount. We could also see if 7 is having the same issue. Yeah, needs herbicide. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but whatever, no big deal. So awesome. We did not hold on to either piece of equipment for nothing. So that's great. I do think really quick, I want to get our pallets loaded up. I think we are going to go ahead and sell them. And then, actually, maybe it makes more sense to go ahead and grab these. And then we'll talk about something I've been thinking about. I don't know. I may have a new plan for this sawmill, the original one. Okay, we are just about wrapping up. I did make sure to put this stuff on the back this time. That trigger is kind of weird. We're probably gonna have to do some wiggling and whatnot. But I think it's probably a good time to go ahead and sell the soybeans. We can double check where we should sell them at, but I think it's a grocery mart. Yep. It would be the grocery mart, right across the street. So as far as this sawmill is concerned, I had initially thought about running both of these. I may let this one process everything and sell it, because it still should be worth about half what we paid for it. So somewhere in that like $18,000 range. And I think we'll put that money to use elsewhere. Exactly what for, I'm not sure, but I do expect the bigger sawmill to be quite a bit faster, and I don't think it'll be too awfully bad to do that. I think I'd rather have the money. We may just place like another a pallet shed over there, something like that, or we could get like a bale trigger potentially. I really don't know yet, but I'm thinking we are not going to fill that one up again. But on the flip side, we have about 6,001 soybeans, and I'm hoping to get 14,000, which should give us enough money to go ahead and build the sawmill. We're also going to sell plank pallets today. We're gonna do that because we need to get a trigger in for wood beams. And I also don't really want to mess with this other the carpentry trigger anymore. I'm kind of getting tired of it, so it's what it is. But let's get these soybeans sold. We also need to harvest our grass today, in case you guys forgot. That is another thing on the docket. But let's see what we get for our soybeans. I don't think the wheat's ready, by the way. I think it's next month. Could be wrong. Let's see. Wheat. Yeah, it's probably July. I think we put it in September. So that's cool. That means we get to plow out that field and make it a little bit better. I'm sorry, not better, bigger. I guess better too. Bigger and better. Ooh, we need to check on the AI, make sure they're not out of spread. Ooh, getting a little low. 24 is significantly bigger. We may just want to go ahead and buy some more herbicide, actually. I think we're gonna have to. It's okay though. Where is it? Here. Oh, go ahead and buy that. We're gonna need it. It's fine. We could check and see if there's some more contracts that popped up here. Harvesting should be spinach. Yeah, we can't do spinach. Field 7 was messed up, so I don't think we'll be doing deadwood today. Maybe, maybe not. But the real question is, are you even going to be able to finish it on this last tank? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it, does it? That's going to be unfortunate, but it's fine. The shop's not too far away. So we'll get that set up in just a second. I don't know. Maybe we'll go ahead and sell the wood now. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go ahead and sell the wood. Then we will get the sawmill built, and we'll have to manage the AI on the contracts as well. Okay, we are pulling up. I fully expect to have issues with this trigger. We are gonna solve this soon, but maybe we'll get lucky. Have to wiggle it around a little bit. Okay, I had to bump it in there, but we have 76,000. Man, I think we got $23,000, which is quite a bit more than I was expecting, actually. I think we got quite a bit for the environmental score, to be honest. So yeah, that's awesome. $76,000. I think it's time to get this back and build the sawmill. Okay, so got everything back. We also went ahead and refilled up the herbicide for the AI just in case. And while she or he is still working on that, we're gonna get the sawmill in. So I think we're gonna put it here. Could be a problem. We'll see. I do know as well, we gotta be a little bit careful where the pallet trigger is. I think this thing needs to go let's see, probably somewhere in line with that, but I also would like enough room to make sure we can drag. Thinking here, probably the best spot. Is it straight? Yeah, we're gonna place it right here. Okay, so you guys know the drill. We're gonna do some landscaping really quick, and yeah, I'll see you in just a second. Bam. there we go, guys. We have our brand new sawmill, and I think it came out pretty well. It looks like we have room to drag some trees here. We're gonna have to move the cedar, and we have plenty of room to grab our pallets too. So it looks pretty good. I don't know. I kind of like the way it looked before, but I tried to leave a little bit of grass in here because I do like that look. So, anyways, let's see what the capacity is. Curious. Wow, 150,000 liters. This thing is huge. Absolutely huge. So I do think the plan is to fill this one up. I think we're gonna do it with trees on our property. I would like to check on the AI though. Okay, seems to be doing good. Hopefully, who is it? Sam. Hopefully he'll go to the headland soon, and we'll get it all wrapped up. Should have a little bit more herbicide there if we need it. Let's go ahead and check the contracts though. Pretty decent fertilizing. There's weeding for 77. We could go ahead and check and see if that one is doable. So let's do that. Nope, is not. Maybe it'll become a spraying contract next month too. Makes me wonder if we shouldn't keep the sprayer. The only thing is like when I leased it, I did not lease the version with the, I am not sure what it's called, but it actually controls how much spray you use. I think it's the Weed Seeker. Which out of curiosity, yeah, it pretty much doubles in price, but it may be worth it because we'd save a lot of money on herbicide. So we may do that the next time we lease it, but for now, we'll just leave it that way. No big deal. Anywho, yeah, so the AI is working on that. I think we will drop the forks off really quick. We need to lease the winch. So the thing is we kind of need the other tractor because these trees are pretty big, and I think we're gonna need the horsepower. I don't think this one's gonna be able to pull it very well. So maybe it actually makes sense to go ahead and get this one set up on the hoe, and we'll just run the hoe with no weight. Maybe I'll go finish the fertilizing contract myself. Yeah, I think that's probably what we're gonna do. So let's take this over to one of the fields we need to hoe. Okay, so I do have to look up here. I noticed a staircase. There could be an apple up here. There is. Oh yeah. What if there's two? We could use two right about now. Oh, what? Okay. I really want the basketball. I really want to take all three of these. No. No, that's too many. It just doesn't seem fair. We're only gonna take this one. The other two, maybe on a rainy day we may come get them, but that seems a little excessive. Yeah. Okay, just the one. So we got that AI working. I did happen to notice. I went ahead and stopped him really quick, but he's wasting my herbicide. Why is this not fully? What is going on? Hold on. Oh Lord. We're gonna unhook this. Maybe it'll fix itself. Something's wrong. Yeah, what's going on with this thing? Oh Lord. What is happening? Why is it doing this? Okay, there we go. Let's see if it'll fall then, right? I don't know what that was about. Good lord. So many glitches. Hopefully we'll have enough. Oh my lord. Sorry, buddy. My bad. I don't know how much we have left. I don't think it's too awful much, but it should be enough. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and finish this ourselves. I need to set the map up for a reference here. Let's see. What am I looking for? Wheat. Okay. Yeah, pretty much just the headlands. Okay. So we're gonna run a strip across the headlands real quick, and then yeah, I'll see you guys when we get done, and we will fill up that sawmill. Okay. So we got a 16% discount with Noah. We are almost maxed out. Maybe this is a little unrealistic, but we are going to pop right over this interstate. Oh gosh, that's the barrier. And then we are going to ask Sam to get us home. Or Sally. I haven't seen Sally in a minute. I don't think. Maybe she was the one doing the herbicide. I don't know. She wasted a ton. So, who we get? That's Sam. There we go, brother. He's learning. He has come a long way, honestly. Oh, I was inside the barrier, I just realized. Oh well. Okay. So we got our stuff back here. We can go ahead and collect on the contracts. I am apprehensive about returning this sprayer yet. There is a good chance we get another really big one. So let's get these collected. Then we're gonna get the hoeings collected. And there we go. 50,000 already again. We still need to get the sell point, but I do kind of really quick before we fill up this sawmill. Speaking of which, should probably drop this stuff really quick. Let's see, we'll put the weight back where it's supposed to go. I don't think we need it. And don't forget, we still have to do the grass field as well, which I'm hoping we'll get a few bales off of. We're mainly just stockpiling for potential goats. I don't know where I want to put the goats. I haven't thought about it, to be honest. We'll have to look. We'll have to plan for that. But for now, do want to, oh my goodness, we forgot. We have to lease the winch. I don't even know why I brought this back, to be completely honest with you. Okay, that's fine. The thing I wanted to check out is on the way anyways. So, see you guys in just 1 second. Okay, so I was thinking, I know that we only have grain to make flour in one field right now, I believe, because we should be, let's see, we have soybeans here, we have sunflowers here, we have canola here, grass, and then we have our wheat. So our wheat is the only thing that will be making flour, but this bakery is only 50,000. And let's look at the recipe really quick for it. Bakery. So we can make bread. Obviously that takes ton of stuff, but we can make bread, and it'll be about half the flour. So 90 flour, 45 bread. It's only 50,000. Because I was thinking that we are after some bigger fields now. We're going to be after 6, which we have 24,000 off, and we're going to be after 52, which we have 17,000 off, which of course I think we're going to get like roughly about 30,000 off of each once we're maxed out. So we want one of these fields. Maybe we do like barley in one or something. Something where we can make flour, sorghum, or something. I don't know. And then we use all that flour in this bakery. It's just a thought. I've been thinking about it. Every time I pass it, I think about it. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see, but that may be in store for us. It would be kind of nice. We would have to deal with a lot less pallets. And it should be a bit more money for sure. So let's get this winch really quick and fill up the sawmill. Ooh, we still have some solid fertilizer too. I don't want to forget that. What are we looking for? Forestry, winches. Oh, I mean, we could potentially get this, but I don't think there's a point. It's a couple. I think we'll just cut it up and use us. It won't be very many part. Like I'm pretty sure the trees were. Oh, not by. Sorry. Pretty sure the trees that we're about to cut down are pretty large. So that's why I wanted this tractor. I think the other one wouldn't have been able to pull it very well. So let's go back to our property and take a look at the trees really quick. Okay, so I'm thinking we're gonna take out a couple of the big ones. There is one right here. The question is, how do we want to fell this thing? May get stuck if we put it down that way, but it would be easier to deal with. I think we're gonna have to fell it towards the tractor, just so it doesn't get stuck. And we'll probably have to cut a couple different spots. We do eventually need a stump grinder as well. Not super concerned about it yet. I am curious. I think we'll get like hopefully at least 10,000 liters per tree, because I do want to put about 40,000 in there just as a starting point, just to see how fast it processes it, so we know like generally, because I don't think I'm going to be able to put 150,000 liters in it for a while until we get our oak trees. So I would like to know about how much it processes. How big is this tree? Yeah, 13 tons. So we're gonna chop it up a bit. So yeah, let's chop it up. Let's get it dragged off, and yeah, see you once we're done. Okay. Hopefully we'll get this thing to take this quickly. Some of them... Oh, yeah. Went in there quick. So I will say one thing. It's a little too close to the greenhouse, and that's unfortunate, but it's okay. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Like I said, I'm hoping this is at least 20,000. I've tried not to look. Ooh, 40,000. Oh, that's huge. Okay, so I also realized while I was doing this, I did not actually enable the sell point mod that I have. So we may wait until next time because we still have some more stuff to do and we're not going to sell them for a little bit. So we are going to activate the wood beams and we're going to activate the planks long, and then it will make wood chips as well. Doesn't look like the beams make very many wood chips, but we'll get some from the long planks. So, alrighty, that thing is going. It's already got 2 wood chips, 2 planks long, 2 wood beams. Awesome. I am kind of curious. I guess we won't know yet. Let's make sure I'm right. Yeah, see, no sell point available. I need a sell point for it. It's okay. We're gonna get it done. I already have the mod. I was just trying to make sure. I was pretty sure, but we are gonna leave the winch because maybe we need to do a couple more trees next time. So I don't see why we would get rid of the winch, but we do have another thing we have to do today. And I believe, let's see, we need at least a windrower. So, which one? I'm thinking we're gonna lease this one. I never used it before, but pretty sure. Yeah, this little panel's gonna come out. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and lease this. It's only $4.59. Like I said, we don't plan on selling the grass or anything. It's only gonna be to stockpile food, so that we can do. Because I don't think I'm ready to plant the entire field with trees. This way, maybe we can get some goats. Why am I going after that? I don't need that. Let's see. How should we do this? I guess let's just go pick up the windrower with this one, and we'll get the grass cut, get a windrow, get it baled, and then see what we have left. I think it's probably about the last thing we're gonna do, but you know, it's probably worth checking out the contracts really quick. Okay, we have another massive. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna take it. Yeah, that's the last massive field too. Yeah, we're gonna need quite a bit of herbicide. How should we do this? I mean, could we lease it? Is it worth it? How much does it cost to lease this? Oh yes, it's absolutely worth it. Okay, so we're gonna lease this. Okay. I guess we can pick them up both from there, can't we? Because we're going to field 30. Yeah, how big was that tank? 1,500 liters. I kind of want to fill this up too. Okay. Well, I think we'll get to. No, it doesn't need to. We're gonna get one. I think we will grab the sprayer, and we have the tank leased. So let's go ahead and grab the sprayer, get this set up, and then we'll worry about mowing the grass and stuff. And that'll probably wrap up the episode. We are just about wrapping up. Looks like we got 7 bales. Maybe we could get that. This is a pretty big clump. We might get one more. Oh my lord. We got 8 bales. Nice. Oh, I can't take the baler through that. I got too excited. Yeah, we'll destroy some crap if we do that. It is our baler. We're not leasing it, so we'll get the last little bit. So yeah, it went pretty well, I would say. The question is, do we want to roll? We could lease a grass roller. It'll give it a little bit more nitrogen, I believe. But to be honest with you, when I've done grass fields lately on some other playthroughs, it doesn't actually speed it up. It just changes the fertilization level, so I don't think I'm gonna roll it with the grass roller. I know it's supposed to make it grow 1 month, but like it's supposed to go to growing after you roll it immediately, but I don't know. I don't know if it was just the last save I was on or not, but honestly, I think I'm good. We've done a lot of work today. It's okay. I really don't know what I want to do next. I'm kind of thinking about the bakery. I feel like that'd be interesting. Also be good if we stop the baler. I feel like the bakery would be pretty interesting, but at the same time, I kind of just want to get one of those fields too. But the other thing that we could do is we could pay off some of our debt and then just take another loan for the other fields. At least one of them, and maybe try to buy the other one outright over time. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll pay off some of our debt, actually. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. Let's collect on this contract. That'll be a good start. So we got 9,858, which should put us at about 57,207. We have this loan, or we have some vehicles. To be honest with you, I'm pretty comfortable with all of this for now. We can't quite settle on the tractor, though. That would be the best thing to do for sure. But that being said, we can special redemption this for 27,798, and this will wipe out quite a bit here. So we paid off both of our loans now. So that's nice. Still have some vehicle debt. Let's see if there's anything interesting. I don't think there's any reason to do the trailer. But we could do the grain trailer, actually. It'd kick off another 616 bucks. I don't think is bad. And we could do the mower. Yeah, let's take off another 1,000 here. Let's do that. We're gonna settle this one. And then we're gonna settle the mower. Now we own our mower and we own our grain trailer. So we just have the Bowser, the pallet trailer. What are you, the baler? So yeah, our first greenhouse will cover a lot more of that now. So let's return this other equipment real quick though. So, ooh, actually, before we do that, let's go get this, go get it unloaded or return it. We'll probably hold on to the hoe, to be honest. There may be some more contracts. We would hold on to this one, but I think I'm gonna lease something different. We could hold on to the tank though. It is pretty cheap. I'm not super worried about it. Oh, wonderful. Should be able to just bump this thing in there. But yeah, we got a lot done today, guys. I'm super excited. We settled a lot of debt, but most importantly, we got our sawmill. We're also going to hold on to the winch, of course. So let's return the sprayer, and I think that'll be about it. Yeah, so we're going to take this, and we will return it. We have 155 on the tank, because we might, you know, actually, we're just going to return it. So anyways, guys, I think that about wraps this episode up. We got our sawmill. A big one. Should be very fast. Should make us a lot of money. It looks like we got some more pallets of lettuce over here, but we don't need to deal with that yet. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe so I can keep bringing them to you. And yeah, we'll see you next time.